Badness can't park. Badness can't park. Daddy was a great black shark. Mama was a rolling stone. A hustler, she had to find her own. Things are going on the corner. She a carry things cross the border. Bread I left her to slaughter. 6 pit if I feed your honor. And everyone in this life has made mistakes. Temptations pushed up in my face. Find it hard not to take a taste. Everyone in this life has made mistakes. Temptations pushed up in my face. Find it hard not to take a taste. And they say you should sell your soul for the fine life. But I say unto thee, don't let them steal your dignity. Don't let them rob you of your life. Wouldn't you rather be here? But we all want to live the fine life. Rockabye, hush, little baby, don't you say a word. Mama's gonna turn those tricks and buy you that mockingbird. Rockabye, hush, little baby, don't you say a word. Mama's gonna turn those tricks and buy you that mockingbird. So don't you say a word. Buy you that mockingbird. Don't you say a word. Buy you that mockingbird. So now what? What happens now that you are no longer here and we are left to miss you? So now what? What happens now that you are gone? So now what? What happens now that you are no longer here and we are left to miss you? So now what? What happens now that you are gone? So now what? What happens now?
Yeah, Beach Virgo. We ain't gonna go back and forth and play this cat and mouse game. It is what it is. If you with it, let me know from the beginning what it's gonna be. Yeah.
So what it's gonna be, baby girl? Acting like you're tryna come home. Leave me, girl. So the phone come home. Leave you, girl. And not really tryna roll.
Come on. Hop in the whip, I'm about to roam. Dismissing all these bitches hitting up the phone. I'm headed to the spot just to be alone. I step there and get a table while I'm in the zone. Something like one bottle just to be social. Hitting Twitter, let my hitters know I'm chilling local. And I'm sipping while I'm sitting solo. I'm just different bass hitting while I'm listening to total. A lot of things on the floor shaking. Each one got me more patient. I see when I'm like, Lord gracious. Let's see what it's gonna take us. I told her, I wanna see you on the floor naked. She laughed. She looked at me and said, this boy crazy. Then she looked at me and said she overdated. Then I looked at her and said, I'm so persuasive. Then I grabbed her by the hand, headed to the table. It's glasses after glasses, getting more acquainted. The liquor make these women show their true colors. Brown and brown equals black when it's undercovers. It could all start with a couple licks. And they can end with you. And in between I be just blindfolded sex, you don't know who you fucking with. She said the party done, let's get out of here. I said the party starts when we out of here. By the end of the night you can both get right. I'm not here just to find me your wife, alright? So what it's gonna be?
Baby girl, acting like you're tryna come home. Acting like it. See the phone come home. Leave you, girl.
I ain't tryna leave.
Really tryna roll.
You ain't tryna leave. Okay, let go. Look, now what you gonna do? Cause I already know what you wanna do. And I can tell that you can tell that I'm wanting you. And I ain't with the game, so I'm laying in front of you. So now it's your decision, because your decision, it will lead to more decisions. And the more decisions we have is for more positions. Both our wrists handcuffed together, fucking codependents. I'm trying to get you alone, girl, and ain't nobody trying to fuck you buck tooth home, girl. So leave her by herself right there where she's supposed to be, and bring your sexy ass more close to me. Let's have a toast to me. To this cause for a celebration. Let's say cheers to the crib with the betters waiting. Soon as we friend up, where you gon' end up in a room that's tremendous, in the mood getting bit up. Now tell me how that sound, cause I get around like Tupac if you not down. But if you ain't with it, gotta let me know. If you ain't with it, I ain't flipping, I'll let you go. So call me a loser. I don't get mad, I just call you an Uber. I dig on your cab, and if you want me to do ya, then getting relaxed, looking thick in the passenger seat when we pulling out. All the stops are pulling out. I see you staring, so I dare you, mama, pull it out. By the end of the night, you can both get right. I'm not here just to find me your wife, alright? So what it's gonna be?
Baby girl, acting like you're tryna come home. Baby girl, so get your ass to the phone, come home. I wanna leave with you, girl. If you're not really tryna roll. Tryna come home, I wanna leave with me, girl. So get your ass to the phone, come home. I wanna leave with you, girl. If you're not really tryna roll. I'm giving you the realest. I'm giving you my heart. Let's take you to the dealership. Cop the whip that you wanna. Don't come back with that Honda. Have a whip game so proper, they looking up when they talking down. Cause you know that they don't approve if you don't let it show. But we got nothing to prove, man. In the streets like we got nothing to lose, man. My homies are rolling, pushing the whip like it's stolen. At 4 in the morning, at 4 in the morning. My homies are rolling, pushing the whip like it's stolen. At 4 in the morning, at 4 in the morning. At 4 in the morning, yeah, I'm zoning. At 4 in the morning, my homies are rolling, pushing the whip like it's stolen. At 4 in the morning, at 4 in the morning, my homies are rolling. I just finished bartending and it's 3 a.m. Heard you out the after party with your girlfriends, I like your girlfriends there, but the life every time I'm in the building, man, they're on the white girl rockin' upper. Her favorite song is Chingy right there. She got an X-Man like a scissor, but she stick to the script like a nocturne. I brought some ramen, pineapple to my ting-ting. She said, please keep it quiet, my roommates are sleeping. So I'm quietly creeping under the bed, I'm overachieving. In tango, Shazia, what did I keep? I like him when you spit Portuguese to me. Then I got a text from a man saying, where you at? We got a dip. It's 4 a.m. My homies are rolling, pushing the whip like it's stolen. At 4 in the morning, at 4 in the morning. My homies are rolling, pushing the whip like it's stolen. At 4 in the morning, at 4 in the morning. Don't need at 4 in the morning, yeah, I'm zoning. At 4 in the morning, my homies are rolling, pushing the whip like it's stolen. At 4 in the morning, at 4 in the morning, my homies are rolling.
Jesus Christ, that was a heavy night. what went on. It's moments like this where I take a step back and I think about all the things that are good in my life and all the things that could possibly come in the future.
To the top, move through these tracks, though I don't sell rock. I'm laid back, cool, but I make shit hot. Guarantee the nigga duck when they hit a pop. When it's on his own, boy, that war don't stop. Why? 'Cause we riding. Why not? For my homies, I would die at any second on the clock. Let's go. Just picture what I envision. Got guard locked in the system, been loaded with ammunition. Down the highway, in and out of the lanes, we doing it my way. Let's go. Grimy niggas get sprayed. Cockroach type goons killing with the raid. You can't get the show without the pain, but I'm getting money off of this cocaine.
Tomorrow, no stress, no pain. Majors, I got your back for sure. Let's shine like diamond rings. No, I won't change a thing. Just you and me together forever and ever.
Yeah. Wanted y'all to vibe out to some of that music right there. That's the homie Lee Majors, aka goes by the name Lion. You know what I'm saying? That's that joint we riding. I like that song.
Yeah, I like it too. What's up? This is Coach.
Heroes Headquarters is live and in effect. We are not in the building, we building.
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah, that's something I had too a while ago. I'm gonna have to put that out there too. Thank you, Coach. I like when Coach gives me that
HHPOV quotables.
Yeah. HHPOV, Hip Hop Point of View. It's Thursday, 6 to 8. We're in here. Shout out to Coach on that
That's Let's talk
that
about
Coach tour.
The first event.
Coach was on Coach tour. She was on the Coach tour.
No. The first event that we
Rocksteady.
went to. Oh man, I had the pleasure of working with
Rocksteady
Bravo.
40th anniversary finale festival was
No words. Impeccable.
Yeah,
Just
it was
amazing.
It was, you had to be there.
Amazing.
That's all we're gonna say. It was one of those you had to be there. I hate saying shout out.
But wait, who was your favorite act at the Rocksteady 40th anniversary?
Really, I didn't get to see too much because we was working.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard the music. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, who can I say? I'm gonna say MC Light.
Okay, I agree. I'm
gonna say MC Light was my number one performance because I've never heard her live, like, and she, and when she first came out, like, I was an MC Light fan. Like, I was trying to rush to get older so I could get a Jetta, cause remember the video Light as a Rock. She gets out the Jetta and goes into the train station. So I was like, yo, need to give me a Jetta, because of her. But MC Light,
yeah, she
MC
was my
Light
favorite.
toy, and
was my favorite,
her energy was crazy because she performed for like 15, 20 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Strong.
Straight
Strong.
through.
Like,
Straight
she
through.
went strong. She freestyled. MC Light as a Rock. Miss Cha Cha
And I
Cha.
think she went
Paper Thin.
acapella for a little bit.
She went
and
acapella.
just-
She tore it
just
down.
Bars.
She tore it down. She did it. MC Light.
Just
Yeah.
bars acapella.
But the festival as a whole, the performances, everybody was dope. Shout out to Jill, MC8, all the way from the West Coast, came in there and tore it down like that was his house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? With world famous DJ Primo Premier was on the 1 and 2s.
Oh, he did.
That was an honor to hear him in the
in the
live.
flesh. Yeah, in the flesh.
in the
Crazy.
flesh, getting busy.
On some real DJ, not on
yes,
some.
yes.
I'm about to play a little beat.
It was some DJs in the Eclipse. I forgot the other guy, the first set off. I forgot his name, but it was dope, man. Shout out to Crazy Legs who put that together. Shout out to Crazy Legs for allowing us to sit down and talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, to get some insight on the Rocksteady and the future and what he's got going on.
Yeah, the dances was amazing.
Rocksteady
I've only
crew
got to
busy.
see a few clips, but
It was dope.
it was dope.
I
mean, I saw a lot of the privilege was it for me was seeing them rehearse backstage.
I think that's
And
better.
I was like,
Yeah, because they was going in. Like,
ankle
I was
breaks.
like, yo,
I'm
they
this
need
is the performance.
Yeah, I was like, they need room, bro. They flipping over each other and all that type of stuff. I was like, wow. It was history though. That was straight history right there. It was real dope. Stay tuned. You know, check out the YouTube, Hip Hop Point of View. Check out the website HHPOV.com. Check out what's hot in hip hop.com. You know, they're gonna have footage and the interviews up real soon.
Good.
You can go get that information, that piece of history. Yeah, very productive week. Launch of the No Busy Productive attire was official. You know,
Congratulations.
thank you very much. Me and K Fox, you know, is the bull behind this. She was like, "Let's go, let's make it, bang!" I was like, "Okay, let's go." You know, so salute to her 1,000 times, putting this together, you know, and making it happen. Just working. National Night Out Against Crime was a great event. I was a part of, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of. It was nice out there in the hood,
In the hood, what boroughs?
It was out in Bed-Stuy.
Oh, Bed-Stuy till I die.
Bed-Stuy, yeah, Bed-Stuy till he died. It was all, it was citywide. So we was out in Brooklyn, the main one, city officials and everything. Also, listening session for Maison, the artist from PA. Dope. The self-titled project is Maison.
That's dope.
He got some dope. He got some real dope music. Real dope music. Real dope. Shout out to that. Acknowledgement. Shout out to Dove, Fly Like Dove, Tiger Eye Entertainment.
Shout out
just
Dove.
Putting so many things together, and she's behind so much, and including us on a lot of her ventures, putting us in there, giving us these opportunities and everything to be who we are and come through with that HHPOV, a hip hop point of view brand, so thank you, thank you. And
big
thank
shout
you,
out.
you know what I'm saying?
Thank
Because
you,
she
though.
looks out for us. That also,
and if you don't have tickets to see Dave Chappelle perform at Radio Music City Hall, it is a must.
and if you don't got tickets,
It's a must.
make sure that you get your Netflix account fixed up.
And make
ASAP.
and see that.
Because that joint is coming on Netflix soon.
It's coming on.
Real
it
soon.
Was amazing.
And that's Coach talking because Coach was
so
there.
hard. I laughed so hard. I mean, I was like blown away. I think that he was on the border of what people think and what people say. If there were people in the
He's
building.
always like that, though.
I mean, but I've never seen him live. So
I love Dave Chappelle.
He was just on the
he's
border.
like-
If people were in the room, I felt like he would have hurt a lot of feelings.
Yo,
But it was funny.
I get into a lot of arguments about Dave Chappelle because I always say,
Funny.
to me, Dave, right now, and within the last 15, I could say easily 15 years, Dave Chappelle has been the funniest man.
Mm-hmm.
The funniest man. And a lot of people like, nah, Dave is not the... I think they just afraid to understand his jokes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it
I think
took a
they're
little bit
afraid
for
to
me.
understand
It
his
took a little
jokes
bit for me.
because his jokes is so... And you know what it is, though? What makes him dope to me is that his persona is the same from the moment he gets on to the moment he gets off. Like how he says a joke, it's just like, yeah, and he's real calm about everything. He doesn't get all loud and and yell, and he doesn't do a lot of antics.
Very calm.
He's just so.
Very
It's
calm.
like it's like he see you and he want to tell you a story. Like, yo, listen to this. You're not gonna believe this, and you be like, what? And so Dave Chappelle, congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back. Bringing that comedy back because you are one of the funniest man.
The setup of the show is definitely dope. People think, oh, well, he's going to tell jokes for 2.5 hours. No, he has pure legendary entertainment. The Roots came down and just murdered the whole set. Like...
The Roots is
The Roots
you
is
can't
just the
invite the
Roots.
Roots nowhere.
Roots is just the Roots.
They tear it down
Just-
wherever they go.
I was like, okay, well, here we go. Show's over.
Yeah.
It's just can't get better than this.
and
Like,
then
it's amazing.
and then who came on?
Then Lil Wayne came on.
Lil Wayne was first.
No, he was.
Who set the ball? Who set
It
the
was
ball?
Dave,
Who came out
Dave
first?
Chappelle.
Dave
set
came
the
out. Okay.
Set the bar. Well, he had some comedians come before
Uh-huh.
him. A few other people I didn't know their names per se, but I knew their faces.
Yeah.
They were pretty funny. Then he had Darnell Rollins
Yeah.
came on, and he was
He's an idiot.
quite the funny man.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
A lot of stage presence. So he came on right before Dave Chappelle came on. So I
Okay,
think
yeah. That's the
that it was
homie.
kind of,
That's his
he
homie,
set
yeah.
that up for him.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle came on, then The Roots.
Mm-hmm.
Then after The Roots, it was Lil Wayne. And then it was the special guest. But Lil
nice
Wayne,
setup.
it was a nice little setup. It was just a whole different type of environment. I knew every single word. I remember the first time I heard every song. And, I think he threw a little bit shade out there for the newcomers. But
Yeah, man,
he
let it
basically
be.
told them
They
gotta
can't
come.
they can't come at him though.
He basically told them they got to step up.
Yeah.
And they got to step up.
He's Lil Wayne, and what they gonna say? They're gonna say Lil Wayne.
He gotta
You know what I'm
step it
saying?
up.
He's gonna go at you.
He's got to step it up. And then it felt like it was a closing to the show. But then Dave Chappelle came back out, announced that he had special guests, that if you had to leave, you could leave. If not, you could stay.
If you want to go, you could go.
Yeah,
but I'm letting you know right now, you're gonna miss this.
Yeah. Then of course he said for my Bronx people, and I automatically represented BX.
You already know. You can't say Bronx to. Yo, she's like the hope.
All day.
Yo.
BX all day, every day.
Not to stop her story, but she's hilarious. We was talking to, who was he talking to? Premier. We was talking to Premier. And Premier goes, yeah, so I moved to the Bronx. And Shantae goes, oh, BX. Oh, my God.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I had to represent the BX.
It's like she gets that Hulk juice in her when she hears the Bronx, and her arms automatically just cling like. Ding. It's like a magnet.
BX all day.
Yo, when she said that, I was like, I said, yo, you gotta go. Get out. Can you get outside, please?
Sorry, Premier, but you had to represent. You moving to the Bronx. But he brought out Fat Joe, and they did All the Way Up.
Yeah.
But Remy wasn't there. He said she had another arrangement, so he brought prior. So he brought out French Montana. So it was like, come on, man, you represent
that was
all
dope.
day. 50 Cent was actually at the show.
Wow, serious?
And I was right next to him. Didn't even know what I mean. He looked like 50, but he had a hat real low. Black clothes, white.
He was low,
just low cut,
low key. Did anybody else notice him?
Well, we noticed him as soon as Dave Chappelle came out, and the first thing he said was, "Thank you, 50 Cent, for coming to my show."
Yeah.
And everyone looked to see where he was, and he pointed to him. He said, "He's right here in this section, here."
Oh my God!
In the front, right there. But I think the best part about it was that Dave Chappelle had us. There was no phones.
Yeah.
We had to put our phones in these
because
little.
he don't want you recording nothing.
So it wasn't a lot of attention drawn to 50 while he was there because nobody could really. All you could do is speak to him.
Yeah.
Couldn't take pictures. It was no.
Plus, it makes
security.
the show more intimate.
Oh man, it was.
Because if you're not taking pictures and you gotta pay attention to the show now.
I did feel a type of way though, because towards the end when Fat Joe and them came out, people were breaking them. Like it was. I saw some phones and I was like, wait a second. How did you break this very secure pouch that they gave us? But hey, it was hands down amazing show. And then the Roots performed again at the end to close it out.
Mm-hmm.
Then Dave Chappelle came back on the stage and he basically told us we had to go.
Now you gotta go.
Yeah, because he said he didn't want to pay no more money.
I heard something like that. Like I was watching something.
Did you get fined for every minute that you're out?
He was like, we gotta go now because I can't.
He said he's not.
No more.
Yeah, he said he will not be homeless or poor anymore. So we had to go. He was not willing to put up any more money after that, and we had to go. So we left. It was good. I know that after party must have been dope.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I had chill pill.
Yeah. You had to get ready for the next day.
The next day with J. Cole.
Yeah.
Oh man, if he's not in your top 5, I'm serious right now. Like you don't know hip hop.
He's not in my. I'm not. Well,
top 5,
I'm gonna tell you
top
this
10.
right now.
Top 5, top 10.
J. Cole's not in my top 5. Why? Because I just have
top
a
5.
strong
Okay.
top 5 that. It's
but
hard
if you
to
have
pick
a weak top 5 that's not better than J. Cole, then there's a problem.
But
if you got Lil Yachty, Lil Boosie,
but J. Cole is always mentioned in my conversation when it comes to lyricists. All the time. I fight people because of J. Cole because they be like, J. Cole's nice, but he's not. He's and it's because I think they don't get him because he doesn't strive for that spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he likes where he is right now. You know what I'm saying? He's consistent. He makes great music. He doesn't rely on a lot of people to sell his music.
Okay, this concert was different. He said that he had to take a chance, take a risk, and he performed his whole entire album from start to finish.
Wow,
by himself. And he said
nobody does that.
And yeah, he said when he spoke to the people about getting ready for the tour, he mentioned this, and everybody was against him. Like, we got to do that. We got to do the heavy hitters. We got to do the hits. Yeah. Now he did throw in a little bit of hits. He's during the show, he said, "Of course, I got enough time time to do what I want. It's my show. But he performed every single song that was on this album from start to finish. And I think it was in order, actually. So it was like perfect.
So that was basically like a live
Yeah,
presentation of the album.
And then the best part was he had a little bit of I would consider them documentaries. But after he performed certain songs, he just sat down, told us how he made it, what inspired him, who else was on the song, produced it with him, and all, just different things that people wouldn't necessarily do typically at a concert. And his fans, I must say, his fans were on a whole nother level.
That's not even a fan. That's a cult following. He has a cult.
I was like, whoa. It was on a whole nother level. And what he does, I don't know. I mean, I guess it wouldn't necessarily be a spoiler alert because people posted about it. But what he did was he said every night he's going to choose a fan to rap one of his songs.
Ah, nice.
So I guess the first night that he was at the Barclays Center, he said he was highly disappointed that he gave it a 20%, that this girl was jumping up and down, screaming. She knew. And he chooses the person before he announces the song.
Yeah.
So you don't know what J. Cole's song is going to be on. And the girl was jumping and screaming. And he said he noticed her immediately. And he went to her and they put the person on the jumbo screen. and they don't give them a mic, but the security is surrounding the person. And they put them on all of the screens around the whole arena. And he starts the song and you basically have to finish it. Yeah. Like he just starts it.
And that's it.
And they go and show the person's face, and you got to be able to spit the rest of the song. And he's like, yeah, I helped them from here and there, throwing a couple lines, but that person has to know the song. And the night that I was there, though, he chose a girl, and she was, obviously nervous. He was like, don't be nervous. You just have the whole world looking at you.
Yeah.
So, it was quite interesting because a lot of people was looking at her like, we don't know if she knows.
Yeah.
Whatever song. We don't know what song. Yeah, we don't know. And she, all of a sudden, when people started, the energy felt like a little bit of doubt.
Yeah.
Her confidence
went up.
She started dusting off her shoulders like what's up? Like I know every word. And then he played the song that he was gonna do, and she knew every single word, and it was amazing.
That's dope. Congratulations to J. Cole for setting the bar when it comes to touring right now.
And I'm
gonna do it how I do it.
I thought about that. Like, imagine an MC pointing out a fan and requesting that they know every single word. Who would do that?
I think right there, I think that is a whole nother level of fan participation.
A whole nother level.
Also, the confidence and the belief that you have in your fans. And your fans love and respect you that much that I'm gonna call on you and you gonna sing my song.
And you not know what song it is until it plays.
I mean, like I said, I've always mentioned J. Cole. I've always liked the guy ever since he first came out. Ever since Friday Night Lights, you know what I'm saying, the mixtape dropped. I was always chanting like J. Cole, this, that, he's that dude, he's that dude. It's just his passion. I think he has an undeniable passion for this culture.
His passion was
which is crazy. And
I felt it through the lyrics.
He's not respected.
You know what? I actually listened to the album this morning, and not to say I didn't like it, but I was like, "Ooh, I would prefer to listen to this live again." Like I almost wanted him to be another day here.
I think because the live performance set a bar.
It was a whole nother level.
Make you look at the album and listen to the album a whole different way now.
And how he was spitting it too, it's like, damn, you felt it.
I mean, he's dope. Like he's amazingly dope. You know what I'm saying? And what I like about J. Cole is that I think I like him even more because he's not in the spotlight like that. He's like the unsung hero. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him though, being consistent. Like I said, he's consistent. He sells without making major hits. You know what I'm saying? He's the definition of like, if you believe in it and you create it for those, they're going to make you that. You know what I'm saying? And he creates music, for his people. Salute to that. Salute to Coach out there having a ball, enjoying the hip hop culture, what it has to give, and the summer. This summer, what are you gonna do to top this summer next year? You might have to do an album and perform with people, because I don't think you can beat the summer right now, Coach. This is a hard summer
I'm
for
gonna
you.
say this is one of the most exciting summers.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You've met some legends this year.
Well, meeting Kevin Hart was dope.
Shout
out to Kevin Hart. Rally
taking
for
her
fitness.
taking her phone to take a pic with the coach. That's it. It's no more coach. It's the coach now. I'm calling you the coach now.
Shout out to Rally for Fitness. I think it's
to them.
amazing to have a free day in the park to just work on your health and be fit all day. There's activities everywhere. Like, if you saw somebody with jeans, it kind of was like, all right, so you just came
what you doing? You just coming here observing? What you came here to look for tree houses?
Like what? So, it was amazing. It's like I burned 1,000 calories in a second.
That's what's up.
Boss, shout out to the trainer Boss. This is my second time being there. I'm excited for next year to see what they bring.
You might have to bring me. I don't know how long.
Let's go.
I'm gonna be that guy that show up with jeans, Slims.
No.
I'm showing up with jeans and a hoodie.
Jeans, Timbs,
and
a
Timbs.
hoodie. In the summertime.
And a vest.
It was dope, but it was interesting to hear. I guess more inspirational to hear people's stories about their weight loss. Starting from, a lady was saying how she lost 145 pounds, and she said that she's been watching Kevin Hart and Boss the trainer and listening to their workouts that they put and promote on Instagram, and she said that she just started and like automatically it changed her life, and she feels better as a person. And I was like, wow. And those kids were out there. It was amazing to see.
That's what's up,
man.
It's
amazing. But next summer, I don't know.
Dope.
I don't know if I'm gonna top next summer.
Yeah, you got man. I don't know what you're gonna do either. You might have to get hired by like Viacom or something.
Let's go. Throw it out there in the universe. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna be there, or somebody just grab you and take you on tour with them.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
I got one more tour, but we'll wait. We'll wait for that. That's in September.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bryson Taylor.
Okay, that's what's up. We got some things coming up. Congratulations to Hip Hop Film Festival. Today is the red carpet. They're getting it jumping. Hip Hop Film Festival starts off today into Sunday.
Into Sunday?
Into Sunday, I believe the 6th, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Sunday's the 6th, yeah. A lot of things going on. Jadakiss concert is also in the Bronx. Crotona Park.
DX all
throw
day.
it up there. Do that Wonder Woman.
I gotta throw it up.
Do that Wonder Woman Bronx joint right there. That's gonna be Sunday. That's going down.
Are you gonna go? I'm like
I don't know,
literally
man.
5 minutes away, but
I don't know
I feel like it's gonna be packed.
Because I'm working.
It's gonna be packed.
You know, I'm working, but I'm trying to really take a day off because I gotta catch up on some stuff. I'm so behind. Shout out to the people that know I'm behind, but I'm working on it though. I got you. What else we got? Oh, congratulations to the naming of Christopher Wallace playground. You know what I'm saying? The park out there. No, it was Playground Park. It's Playground Park. So, because, nowadays it's a playground. They have playgrounds and, it's a park as well. So, But congratulations to that naming of that for him, which is
That's big.
That's big. What else is going on?
See, that's something legendary. I feel like if there was a Coach Park out there when I
that'd be dope.
Go away, let's just like your legacy.
Probably have little sections of like here's the concert area.
Yeah, the dancing area.
Here we have the dance area. Here we have the BX. Here we have the arm strengthening BX area. You know what I'm saying? Here we have the photography zone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Here we have the track and field, the workout.
All out.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get this park made, man.
Also, big congratulations to Paul Rosenberg, Eminem's manager, being named the boss man at Def Jam.
That's big.
That's super big. That's big. Like, he couldn't get no bigger.
That's
so
that's huge.
Congratulations to that, you know what I'm saying? Also,
Wow.
yeah, it's just a lot of
That's a
things.
lot.
It's a lot of. And you know what it is though?
It's called Quartz.
Quartz. Okay, Christopher Wallace Quartz.
Christopher Biggie Wallace.
Christopher Biggie Wallace
Quartz.
Okay.
Excuse us.
Excuse us. We're all wrong.
All wrong.
Also, you know, it's just a lot, and you know what it is too. Things like that, and also when we was talking to MC Light, it made me feel a certain type of way when you see people doing all this stuff, and then here you got like one thing to do or two things to do, and you be like, I really can't get it done. I just got so much, and then you hear these people, they got like 15 things going on, and it's like, really, you can't get that one thing done. So it made me step my game up. You know, I'm being productive. You know, and it's crazy because I've been, you know, I'm wearing the hat. I wore the shirt. We putting it out there, and a lot of people now are changing their mind frame. Like people hear me like, yo, I like that. Yo, I never thought about it like that. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at it like that. Yo, that's right. Productive. So that's a good thing. Change your mind frame. You know what I'm saying? I'm a work in progress.
You're a work in progress?
I'm a work in progress. I'm working.
Me too.
I'm
Work in
thinking
progress.
better.
My birthday's on Monday.
I'm thinking better.
I feel like
working
I'm getting
better
older.
to be better. You are getting older,
Leos,
Coach. I'm sorry.
Leos is popping.
I hate to tell you, but
I'm getting older.
once your birthday comes, you are getting older. Like,
Yeah.
There's no stopping that. There's no stopping that.
Well, technically, scientifically, I am. But in my mind, in my body, in my spirit, in my heart,
Yeah.
I'm getting younger by the day.
Okay. I hear that. I respect that.
But technically, I am getting older. So yeah, new year starting, so new school year. Shout out to all the kids going back to school.
Yeah.
Get your education on.
Oh, yeah. The school already started.
I
Man.
know.
I seen people going school shopping. I was like, damn, didn't summer just start? Somebody said, yo, June and July was only 5 seconds. But it is, though. It's
is
like
true.
it's already August. It's already back. And what? Like, basically, you got to get all your fun in within the next 2 weeks. Because after that, it's like, you know, prepping. You got to start getting your sleeping schedule back on track and everything. It's crazy out here. Shout out to the God MC, Rakim, who I seen. We had a little conversation. It's funny because we was laughing. He's talking. I was like, yo, your performance was crazy at the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival. He's like, word. Yo, how you feel? What you rate me? He asked me what did I rate him. And I
What
was
did you
like,
rate? You better rate him high.
That's the God MC.
I
told him. I said,
you couldn't be like, you got a 2, Rakim.
Nah, I was like, yo, Rod, let me tell you this right now, man. Your performance.
What'd you say?
Nah. You crazy?
Nah.
There was no way I'm being disrespectful like that. You crazy?
Wow, so you just ran into him. Also, he performed, and you just ran into him after.
No. He performed like 2 weeks ago at the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival, and then I had a meeting.
Okay.
I had a meeting. Just finished the meeting real quick. Walked out, and I seen him. I'm crossing the street, and I see him walking, and I'm like, is that him? Oh, we got our guest here too.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were on the show.
All right, we're gonna bring our guest up. He can get on in the conversation. Step on up to one of these chairs. This one is all the way down.
And probably a call at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep, you don't want to say
Yeah. This is all good. Ready to go. Move up close to that mic. Get close. We got a caller, Slims, too?
Yeah, in a second.
All right, we got our guests in the building. Let's state your name and where you from, and what's it about. What's going on with you?
How you doing? First of all, thanks for having me. Thanks for the invite.
It's a pleasure.
My name's Kyle. I'm from the Bronx.
Oh,
There she goes.
Yeah.
The Wonder Woman chant.
DX all day.
I'm a writer / producer, well, self-taught writer / publisher. I just released my first title of my publishing company, which is entitled Best Borough Publications. As I said, I'm from the Bronx.
Best Borough.
You know what I'm saying? The title is the name Hollowhead Havanna. That's the name of the title. 312 pages, suspense, terrific read. You know, so I'm out pushing that banner.
Okay, I hear that. And is it possible for the people to know what this book is about? Like, what's in between these pages, or do they gotta buy the book, or you just want them to buy the book and then they find out?
Well, I'm not gonna give away too much.
Yeah, then you gotta buy the book.
But like I said, it's a terrific read. It's about a homicide detective who's struggling with a problematic case. The case has been giving him trouble for 4 years, and many of his colleagues would have put the case in the cold case file. But him being the perfectionist that he is, he's really trying to solve this case, and it's driving him mad. So it's making him bend laws and do things that a lot of the police that we see in the community do. So this, it dives a little bit deep into why they do what they do, or, you know what I'm saying? Also, but it's also another plot tied into it that I don't want to give away, but you gotta go get it. It's a terrific read.
Okay.
That's good.
And what
where can we get the book?
Well, right now I'm strictly out my trunk. Like I said, everything is from the trenches. But I'll leave my card with you, my contact information, my email.
Yeah.
If you're in the 5 boroughs anywhere, I'll pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? Deliver a copy. That's how I'm on.
Oh, that's what's up. That's how you got to do it. That guerrilla style right there. Hold on 1 second. Slims, we got a caller still?
No, they hung up.
Oh, okay. Well, they'll call back then. They knew the number. They found the number the first time. They could find it the second time. No disrespect. What was the inspiration to get this jumping?
Wow, the inspiration. Well, I started writing in prison. I just finished doing 15 years.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I finished doing 15 years. Being from New York, coming up, typical street story, getting money, going out of town.
Yeah.
I got caught up out of town. So being, just away from everything, everything you hold dear. I found writing as my outlet, working out also, but writing more so because, I sit in front of the typewriter for hours and just, and won't even notice it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then come away with something nice, something solid. So, and at the suggestion of an old flame, she said, you know what, you ever decided, you ever consider writing books? Nah, not really, you know what I'm saying? But, so, one thing led to another, but it's way more, it's way more to the story.
Yeah.
But
that's gonna be in the bio on Netflix.
But to answer your question, where I find the inspiration I found to do what I did to start the company, I would have to say, first off, there's no simple answer to that question, but to try to break it up, like I said, I started writing on the inside, feeling a sense of, damn, like I failed at what I did. I was out there. I was trying to shake and bake, and I failed at that.
Yeah.
So let me
come into the camera. You got the camera on you too,
and
the mic. Camera and the mic. Yeah.
So it's like, let me see if I could, try to make some good out of all the negative I've done in my life. You understand? And trying to set a template for younger dudes that's coming up after me to say, all right, don't do it that way, do it this way. Things of that nature. So it was inspiring in that regard. Also, a lot of dudes on the inside, they don't know how to read, they don't know how to write, and that's how I first started honing my writing skills, helping dudes write letters to their families, things of that nature. Because you'd be surprising, the percentage of dudes who can't read and write on the inside is alarming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just finished doing 15 years. I know, you know what I'm saying? I've had dudes come to my cell, be like, yo, I need you to write a letter, and them get a visit as a result of that letter, and they come to myself like, yo, I ain't seen in 2 years, yo, good looking.
Yeah.
So that's how I started to hone my creative writing, and then that morphed into me writing books, and, just being frustrated, not my voice, feeling like my voice wasn't being heard as a writer, doing it from like the self-taught aspect and trying to get recognized by the publishing juggernauts who have a chokehold on the industry. So I said, okay, why would I break my neck to give away more than half of a product of my own creativity when I could just shelf all these titles, wait till I touch, and put it all out myself? And that's what I did.
All right. And how long was this process? did the book? Okay, so the idea basically and the inspiration came from inside, right?
Right.
And you got that. Did you start that process of writing it while you was inside, or did you wait till you got out to get into it, or was it just finished when you got out?
Yeah, it was finished. It was pretty much finished when I was. The manuscript was complete, but it still needed to be edited. You know what I'm saying? It still needed, because I'm a writer. I'm not an editor.
Yeah, exactly.
But me taking on the role of publisher, I have to know how to edit.
Yeah.
So I'm doing all the steps myself. So to answer your question, the book was complete upon my release. However, it needed to be edited. It needed to be sharpened up a little bit. And from the time I was released, which was July 18th of last year, everything I've established was less than a year. So you're talking about a guy coming home after doing 15 years, coming home, establishing his own publishing company, and putting out, quality literature. So
that's great. Did the people in jail know that you were writing a book?
Absolutely. I got dudes call me dudes from the clink call me every day, call my phone, yo, what's up, yo? Because they eager, they just like me. Because these are dudes that I was spending.
Exactly.
Talking, and they know the
it's that inspiration.
They
you know what I'm saying?
Vision.
It's that inspiration and that motivation. You know what I'm saying? And that I know this dude. You know what I'm saying? I know him. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna relate to you more than anybody, and they're gonna be inspired, and you're gonna be inspired, and it's gonna work together. Also, with the book being done, that coming home, you know what I'm saying, that coming home, it's that hunger of like, I got this second chance right now.
Definitely.
Let me change up. Let me make something different. Let me make something for myself that I can control this and everything.
Absolutely. Like I said, just sitting on the inside, a lot of people, have uncles, brothers, fathers on the inside. So I'm not gonna say they not familiar with the penile lifestyle or you know what I'm saying, that world. But knowing about it and being knee deep in it is
two different things.
Two different things.
Just like I have issues with COs who've been on the job 15 years, 20 years. They say, I'm doing a hard time too. No, fuck out of you.
Go home. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know about, or you have some kind of interaction with that environment, that world, but you're not inside of it. You're not on that other side. So me knowing what's on the other side, you know what I'm saying? And me coming from that, it'll be me as a man. There's no way in the world I can't look back at the bros that's inside that still need to be in the struggle. I'm talking about good dudes that's never gonna see the light of day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it'll be blasphemy for me to come home, shake and bake, and not look back at those dudes. So everything I do is for them. Everything I do is for other people, to make sure people that are around me live good. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we all get out the hood. Make sure we all live straight how we supposed to live.
Exactly. E, the fifth letter, our host is up in here.
Kai, what's the deal, man?
Yo, what's going on, boy?
Slow mo, man. So, Kai, you want the book here?
Where your copy at?
My copy's in the crib.
I sold out, bro. I don't got one.
Oh, they was waiting for each other.
So yours moved. You said they been moving.
Yeah. I'm waiting. I just made another order. Those orders be coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of disappointed I don't got them.
Nah, it's all good.
It's all good. It's all good.
You force people to buy now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm from the Bronx, so it's good.
You force them to buy.
The reason I printed them was to sell them. So
that's the whole product.
Exactly.
You didn't want to print them and look at them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to stand there looking at the joint all day, looking at it like, yo, I got these books written up. You sold any? Nah, I'm just saving them. I'm saving them.
But my order be here in a couple of days. Probably Monday, Tuesday. So like I said, the company name is Buzzborough Publications LLC. It's a limited liability company started by me, conceived by me. I'm the owner and I'm the CEO. You know what I'm saying? Everything is black owned, independent, as you were stating earlier.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I said, like a lot of guys on the inside it's easy for you to, feel self-loathe or get discouraged then. All right, damn, it's my second bid, my third bid. You know what I'm saying? And get caught in that rut. But what I want to convey is the fighter spirit. Like never settle for what may have been preordained for
Exactly,
you, or what
exactly.
you believe was preordained
Exactly.
for you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because look at me. I came home. I could have said, yo, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and do this, and came home and bullshit. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I came home, I got that shit done. Less than a year. You know what I'm saying? So dudes on the inside, they see that and be like, damn, he did it.
Yeah.
This and that, I'm saying, like, this and that, like, not no, he get busy, like, he ain't no regular, like,
Exactly.
he ain't go to college, he ain't do that.
Exactly,
Like, this
exactly.
nigga I know on the street, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
And not only for the people in prison, but the lacklusters that's outside as well, where it's even worse because you're out here and you're free and you have these opportunities and you're not even seizing the moment or anything. So for them, even more, it's like, damn, he came home, he did 15, he got the book, and what am I doing? I've been out 20 years. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Didn't do nothing.
So
compared to what
it's a motivation for everybody.
I ain't
to
gonna
get
lie,
up on that
Kai.
joint.
There's a lot of brothers that have come out, right? And some of them, like yourself, shaking and moving, right? Just taking advantage of their time, and it makes me look at what I'm doing, right? It makes me.
We just had this conversation.
Just had that
We just had this
conversation.
It makes
Yep.
me analyze my time, like, you know, because whatever it is, whether it's on the inside or on the outside, it's time. It's just what's afforded to you, the time you have afforded to you. And I'm like, I need to step my game up. You know what I mean? Now here's the ultimate question. though.
You ain't gotta step your game up, bro. You gave me a I'm on your stage right now.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
But he just say
You know what I'm saying?
it's
You
just
doing
like
something right,
it's
Playboy.
just like settling. Okay, you got this, so you just gonna settle for the show, or do you want this show to be, you know, grand
or more so, Kai and Brav, more like, am I moving with urgency? Like, you came out, you moved with urgency.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As opposed to, I'm gonna take my time, and you know it's happening.
wait for the moment. Wait for the
not this
moment.
weekend.
Yeah,
Bro.
Push it off.
I might not look it, bro, but I'm pushing 40. It ain't no time to waste.
There you go.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Nigga gotta get moving, man. I'm trying to shake and bake, man.
So now here's the ultimate question, and I don't know if you got time to reflect on this, or if you could even answer this now.
What's that?
When you looked at yourself prior to going in, right?
Right.
What was stopping you? What was stopping you from going this type of route, or was you on that type of time?
Nah, not at all.
What do you think?
What
Why
stopped
you
me?
wasn't on that type of time?
Because before I caught my case, it was more so. It wasn't even. It was survival, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was out there, like, niggas was shaking, bang. I was getting money and all that, boom, going places where I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Cars, all that, but it was more like survival. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have an end goal. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say, all right, I'm gonna make X, Y, and Z and put that away for tomorrow, or put that away for 5 years.
Exactly.
And it wasn't the plan. I was just out there acting brazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So now the difference, the growth is, all right, I know without a plan you can't succeed. I know, all right, an idea without a plan is just a wish, because there's no structure to your ideas. You have to set structures. You have to sit down and literally write out what you want to do, when you want to do it, who you gonna have do this. You have to sit down and write out, that's your plan.
Yeah.
And then you have to research that plan, because I can say I want to do this all day, but if I'm trying to sell ice in Alaska, I'm not gonna make no money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just having a plan is not enough. That plan has to be feasible. That plan has to be
Researched. Yeah, you got to take the time, do your
understand?
homework.
And then once you find that lane, once you find your niche, then you have I know what I want to do. All right. This is what I have. This is the industry standard. Whatever, if I'm writing books, I'm writing screenplays, or I'm writing songs, or whatever I'm doing. It's a structure for whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
What made you decide to write a book, though, with the different options that you just put out?
Instead
Do you
of
think
screenplay or-
but
Right.
what made you think I'm going to write a book?
Wow, that's a good question. Maybe because it was
One for
suggested-
Shantae. Let's go, Shantae.
Like I said, maybe I started writing mainly for two reasons. One, because like I said, well, really three reasons. One, a lot of dudes depending on my pen on the inside because they was illiterate. They couldn't write, you know what I'm saying, home to their family. So that's how I started honing the creative skills. The second reason why I started writing creatively was I came across a dude, good brother, man, dude by the name of Guod. He owns his own publishing company as well. Publishing company is called Street General Publishing. Good brother, you know what I'm saying? He's locked up out in PA, right? Came across him. He was already writing, I'm saying, in that world, has some links to some high people in the world. And, you know, just me being from the Bronx, him being from the Bronx, locked up in the struggle knee deep, you know what I'm saying? We bumped, boom. So he like, yo, this what I'm doing, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, all right. He like, yo, you might want to start writing creatively. Boom. I'm like, what? At the same time, at the suggestion of an old flame, I got a letter from her. And this is a young lady I haven't heard from in maybe, at the time I was locked up maybe 4 years into a long sentence. So, you know, my mind is time.
Another
so
place, yeah.
One day a letter slides under my cell. Yeah, you have, and it's from her, bro. I haven't seen her from in years. You have the ability to make people express their emotions with your writing. Have you ever considered writing a book?
Okay.
So I said no. But at the time, I already considered myself sharp with writing letters. You know, like on the inside, your letter game got to be sharp because it's your only real, aside from the telephone, it's your only real attachment to the outside.
Yeah. But why I got to be sharp though? Because since you're speaking for them, do they even know what you're writing? Like, do you read back to them what you wrote?
It don't matter if they know what I'm writing because it's a representation of me. If I'm writing it and they coming to me and they be like, yo, Kyle, yo, I need a letter, man. All right, listen, my baby moms, we not talking. My child is 8. I haven't seen him in 5 years. Yo, but she wrote me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of dudes you won't even know don't read. They do it slick. I'm talking about, yo, bro. I'm talking about dudes.
I hear you.
Bro, I'm talking about dudes that I know personally. That was millionaires on the street, bro, that don't know how to read, and yet and that dude they come to you be like, yo, bro, look, I got a letter today, bro. Look, yo, look, here go a picture, and then you know on the inside, dudes is thirsty with women. Yo, he be like, yo, man, write it for me, yo, bro. Like I'm tired, bro. And he'll act like he trying to go lay down or go take a shower, and you'll never know that he don't know how to read or write. So he'll get it, boom. But me. I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So I'm like, well, all right, boom, yeah, I put something together for you. Put something together, boom. Like I said, the reaction was good. He'd get a visit or he'll get a money order or whatever he get.
So the reaction from when they received the letter was so good.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Plus also, you create that into your hustle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then,
That's how
you start eating. You start
Bro,
eating off of that.
Bro, that's how for the 2 years I was in the county, that's how I took care of myself. That's how, you know, because, you know, you got to pay for lawyers, you got to pay for private investigators, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I took care. It was a hustle, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I honed my creative writing skills. Like I said, that morphed into me writing creatively at the suggestion of an old flame. And then the third reason why I started writing, as I said, me crossing paths with the young dude, my man by the name of Guod, sharp dude. He basically taught me everything I know as far as putting my creative thoughts and structuring it into a manuscript and taking that manuscript and going through the necessary steps on how to successfully publish what you put together. So.
Wow. So that's Hollywood deep. Had Havanna.
No, not Hollywood. Hollowhead.
Oh, Hollowhead.
Yeah, Hollowhead Havanna. Hollowhead Havanna. Yeah, Hollowhead Havanna is the first title off my publishing company, Best Bird Publications. Like I said, it's a 312 page suspense novel.
Yeah, I was looking through it. That book is thick, man. I was like, yo, Kyle wrote a lot. Because, you know, usually, you know, the first joint probably be a little, you know what I mean?
Hey, you got to come out the gate. But you said you got to come out the gate.
He had a lot of time to build up a lot of information and creative ideas.
Yeah, that was like
you
was
just sitting there.
To me. It was so
you just
heavy.
sitting there and your mind just.
Bro, not to cut you off, but my catalog is extensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hollowhead Havanna is going to spearhead my publishing endeavor. But I got titles, bro. You know what I'm saying? And You know, the literature is there, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping on you at this point. I'm a believer now. After that book, now here's the question of the year. As a child, right? You know, writers are usually into hip hop, writing songs and stuff like that. You never played with that, like writing rhymes and stuff like that.
You already know.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
Put a beat on the side.
And he from the Bronx? And he from the
Bronx?
Bronx? So you think he ain't got nothing?
Oh, dang.
So what made you lean? So are you still doing that, or you leaned away from that?
I'm saying, you know, like I'm saying,
You lean back from it. You know, no pun intended.
Nah, I'm saying we in the hood. So if my bro called me, be like, yo, we in the studio, this and the third. I need you on a song. Boom. I'll come through. He get me out of retirement real quick.
Oh, I need a verse or something. You know, you lay something down, write something for something. You ghost write. Okay, I was just checking on that. And then your skills, you know, because one thing about writing, and we know this because you know we have some ties to education.
Right.
Writing is so much more difficult than just reading because you know you got the grammar piece, you got the making sure everything is in comprehension, the fluidity. You know, it's so intense with writing.
Absolutely.
So where did you get that? How was you as a student? Like, was you flying through school, doing your thing? It was too easy?
Nah, I was always a bright student. You know, I never had a problem with school or anything like that. My problem was I was wild. I wanted to run the street. I wanted to do what I felt street niggas did. You know what I'm saying? That was my problem. And then as a result of that came prison and me wasting years and years of my life. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it took that for me to be able to reflect and be like, damn, I was making wild money, but I never been to this place, or I never been in that place. I never took that money and did nothing positive. So it
No
was,
plan.
Exactly. So to answer your question, bro, it's just like the natural evolution of a man that come from where I come from.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
just reaching that particular stage when you reach that particular stage. Now, as a writer, you know, and you said you had no problem in school. Do you remember anybody telling you, whether it was a family member, your bros, or a teacher, like, yo, you need to look into writing back then?
Nah,
It wasn't honed in like that. Okay.
Nah, it was nothing like that. It was like, he's sharp. He did the work. Yo, bro, I could tell you a story. I was wild young. I was maybe this was kindergarten, and my mom's.
I mean, you remembered that.
Yeah. And my mom,
He's like, I'm in pre-K.
my mom, she was wild. You know what I'm saying? She was out and about doing whatever she was doing, and it came time for me to go to school. So I'm trying to wake her up. Like, yo, mom, I gotta go to school. Cause you know, you a little kid, you trying to go mess with the blocks and the Legos and all that, and all
be
that.
with your friends,
Cute
run around
little
with other
nappy head
kids.
girl
Yeah.
that you pulled her head, and then you trying to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thirsty to get to school. You know what I'm saying? So she wouldn't wake up. So me, be a little. I get up, I get myself together, and I go to school. So everybody in the hood, everybody looking for me. Hey, but where is it? They thought I was going for. And then when they found me, I was where I was supposed to be. I was right in school,
You went on your own.
good.
and I went on my own. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So, you know what I'm saying, learning, the desire to know, you know what I'm saying, I've always been there. You know what I'm saying? So
That's amazing. We got a caller. Caller, what's your name? Where you from?
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Matt Bennett. Just
Matt
calling in.
Bennett. What up, baby?
What's up?
What's up?
How y'all doing?
What's going on, man?
We living good.
Just touching base with y'all. It's DJ E, DJ Bravo, DJ Jazz, DJ Sal. What's up to y'all? Just coming through to show some love.
It's cool. We
Appreciate
got
that.
we got Shantae here. That's one of our hosts. Brav is here. E is here. We also got a guest, Kai. He's an author and a writer. He's here as well. So we just
Awesome.
talking about things. I know you got you got an album that's out. The 2 weeks notice joint.
Right.
Okay.
Nice.
And
I like
what's
that title.
I like the ears.
Yeah,
What's
that's
that
nice.
title about? The 2 weeks notice.
The title's about I was working a job, man, working for the government, actually Los Angeles County,
Oh.
and I was
2 weeks
pursuing
notice.
my dream of rapping, and I just started feeling like, man, this ain't for me. I gotta just take a leap and bet on me. So I ended up quitting my job, man, and just chasing my dream full time.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
So I had put out an album that was reflecting what I was going through while I was working a job that I couldn't stand. I mean, it was a good job, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, the 401k, the benefits, all that stuff that comes with the government job, and it served me for the time that I needed it.
It just wasn't you.
It was time for me to move on.
Yeah.
That's real. What's up, man? That's
2 weeks notice.
That's what's up. Well, first we want to shout out Ariana for hooking us up.
Yeah.
Tell her what's up, man.
Yeah.
If you get to speak to her.
Definitely.
She's always, you know, looking to plug us with so many interesting people.
Yeah.
Now, I know you're from Compton.
Right.
And what's the hip hop scene like in Compton?
I mean, you know, there's a lot of dudes who are up to some good things, man. You got just cats. I think the city's coming with a lot of heat right now.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that, you know, led by your boy. You know what I mean? I think Kendrick is really putting everything on Front Street. I know you got a lot of people.
Oh yeah, he's doing some amazing work with just hip hop. I think he's pushing the shift. You know, him, Cole, guys like that are coming with more conscious content or just more authentic content. You know, I think it's forcing people to step their bars up for sure.
Yeah.
He was actually down here in Atlanta, man, and I got to meet him backstage.
Wow.
And so it was cool. That's a real cool brother, man. Real nice guy.
That's cool.
What's up?
Kai, who you listen to now?
I still listen to
Right now,
My fault, Matt. I know you thought I was asking the author who he's listening to now.
I still listen to the old shit, man. Like Purple Tape.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you doing Raekwon and stuff like that? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Built for Cuban Links. I still fuck with MOP. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Nas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First, the early J.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like classic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Matt, who you listening to now? Back to you.
Man, same thing that he said.
Oh wow!
Almost,
Wow.
you know?
From two different coasts, and y'all rocking the same thing.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you know, I think Nas is the best to ever do it. Honestly, you know, I know that's up for debate with many.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm bumping
Just a little.
Nas
Just a little
all
bit.
the way.
Just a little debate.
Just a little.
Just a little debate.
A little.
Yeah, Nas. I'm bumping Kendrick. You know, who else? Jeezy had a hot album. Big Sean had a hot album this year. Just like kind of like gravitating between like those few albums right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
know?
So I got a question for both of y'all. We put up a question on our gram. Kai, you heard the 444 album?
Yeah.
All right. Matt, you heard the 444 album?
Oh yeah, all the way through.
Okay. So the question, I'll start with you, Matt. The question is, do you feel like that album has broke into Jay-Z's top 5 albums?
Yes,
Oh, really?
I do.
Why you say
I
so?
do. Well, like production wise, no. I don't think the beats were like,
Oh, wow.
like, you know, typical Jay, like hitting you with Timbo, and it was even different for No ID, the production on there, right?
Yeah.
And I felt like Jay, the artist, the storyteller, the authenticity, all that really shines on this project, and it carried him despite the beat selection, you know? And so I think it's a very strong album. It's not definitely in his top 5. It's not number 3.
Wow.
It's definitely top 5. I don't know if I'll say 3, but it's in
Definitely
the
top 5
for sure.
You
Kai,
listen to Jay. You can tell you listen to
There
Jay.
you go. Kai, what do you think? You think that because you know, if you went to earlier Jay, you know what I mean? Does this album go into that space with earlier Jay?
Well, nothing will be in that space of early J. Early J was like
It was
timeless.
It was phenomenal.
It's an elite. I will say that Jay put out the album that he was supposed to put out for where he's at in his life right now.
Okay.
No other album he could have put out where make motherfuckers check for him and be like the way he. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if he tried to do that, niggas would have been like, "Come on, Jay, like, who you do you fooling like?
Yeah.
Go sit down somewhere." You know what I'm saying? You the big homie and all that, yeah, but go sit down somewhere, like.
Yeah.
That's a good
You know what I'm saying?
answer. That's a
But
good answer.
he put out an album that made motherfuckers really know, like, this is who y'all knew who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is why. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
So that's where I definitely agree with that. It's not an album that you're like, you know, you're not living this life or you're not in this type of space, but why you rhyming about that type of space?
Right.
It was definitely aligned with where he is in his life.
That's one thing.
So
And
that's
that's one
real.
thing.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. And I don't care what facet of entertainment you're in. You have to be true to
Oh yeah.
that creed. You have to, you know what I'm
That
saying?
growth.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah.
And
So what do you think, for the author, what do you think that this album says about hip hop, considering like it's a real authentic, like this is where I'm at right now? I think it's showing the shift, but I want to see what you think about it.
well, I can't speak for the entire world as far as their perception of where hip hop is now. As far as the Bronx, me being a Bronx nigga, it's a resurgence, bro.
Yeah.
Like niggas is out here, niggas is moving, niggas is shaking. Like yo, it's a movement. You know what I'm saying? Even with the literature, you know what I'm saying? Even with my company, like I said, Best Borough Publications. I'm from the Bronx. It's an awareness of this is where it was created. You know what I'm saying? It's not to be played with, and niggas is loud. Like,
Yeah, he did. You know,
Yeah.
Matt, he did mention, like, if you listen to the album, there's certain things that, you know, he mentioned, like, look, I'm not there no more, and I'm over here. But the only thing I felt, Matt, that I kind of got from it was a condescending. You know what I mean? There was a condescending to those who are still on that type of time. And I feel like in hip hop, there's no space for that. You know what I mean? Because you start ruffle feathers, you know, people don't hear what you're saying, you know. So that's the only thing I felt about that. What you think about that, Matt?
I didn't look at it from that way, but now that you say it, I mean, I could see your point, man. But I would kind of push back a little bit and say, from Jay's position, wouldn't it be like a big brother kind of checking the game a little bit? Like, he's a big homie, but at the same time, like, he dropped Death of Auto-Tune, right?
Yeah.
Auto-Tune boomed after that,
Yeah.
really, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think, you know, he's just saying, he kind of always does like an anti-record on every record that he drops, on every album that he drops.
So
it's just
he
kind of
does check. He
expected of
does.
Jay.
It's like a big
But-
brother checking the little brother
But
every once in a while.
I think what Jay doing, like, it's necessary because
It is.
he is the definition of a true artist. Like, he was independent. Like, there's nothing you can't question his credentials. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? As an artist, you can't. So when he's making this type of album, he's telling you, it's like, you can be upset that he made it and he's making you feel the type of way, but then you're gonna
You gotta
start
respect
thinking
it.
and be like, you know what? He's kind of right, because everything he has done for hip hop is a positive. He taught people how to be businessmen. He taught people how to be, he was showing people how to be entrepreneurs and start owning your stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was really talking about, like, start owning your stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's necessary.
I agree. So Matt, the 2 weeks notice, is that like true to where you are in your life right now? That content?
Nah,
Yeah,
he
man,
left the job already. He
know
left
what?
the job
Yeah,
already.
he
It's
left the
over.
job.
Yeah.
2
Is
weeks.
it late? It's late.
It's been about a year, man. And so I watched this Nas interview, right? I think it was on YouTube or something, where he was saying that somebody asked him, how do you keep creating consistent content over 11, 12 albums?
Yeah, I
And
seen
he
that.
said, as long as you write about what you're currently going through, you'll always
Yeah,
have
Ooh.
something
I
to
seen
talk
that.
about.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, because I started to make some music that was playing towards the market, but that wasn't true to me. And so I had to wrestle with that Nas interview, and I was like, you know what? Let me be real, man. I'm working this job. I'm chasing my dreams. There's honor in that. I ain't got a front. I think my life is dope already. Let me just talk about it, you know?
Yeah.
And so I just put everything I was going through. I kept it completely honest, 100%. And so it's more so like a message to everybody kind of on the fence, thinking, should I go entrepreneurship or should I stay on this track? This track is going to lead you to like 40, 60 G's a year. You playing slow ball. 30 years from now, you retire, you get a plaque and a pat on the back. That ain't for me, you know? And so I think, and this kind of reinforces what Jay was saying in 444, was that, like, I think the message right now should be for hip-hop, entrepreneurship or perish. You know, we need to start taking ownership of our own stuff. Like he was saying, y'all still signing deals for real after all that's been stole for real.
Yeah.
Like we need to really be about it. Take some time to read. Take some time. Like I'm an independent artist, man. I took every paycheck that I was making. I was chipping off a couple $100 here, 1,000 here, and I put this album together myself. I funded it myself off of working a job.
Wow, congratulations. That's big.
Yeah, so I just, for me, it's just, I just wanted to be authentic, man. I got nothing to hide, so this is what I wanted to, just introduce to the world.
So we gotta one thing we gotta honor is have you seen Lord Jamal with the phone book challenge?
No, what's that, man?
So he got this challenge where he's putting up books that either shape him or he's read to his ear. You know what I mean? Like mimicking a phone. So he's holding like all these titles and he's mimicking like a phone and it's kind of gone viral. So people are like putting up the books that they've read that help shape them, right? So what kind of books have you read that shaped you and shaped your content to make those type of moves?
Well, I mean, the first one I read was like Everything You Need to Know About the Music Industry by Donald Passman. So it's kind of like the Bible of like the music industry, what you need to know business wise. So before I ever recorded a record, I read through that whole book, and it's over like 450 something pages. I read one that shaped me big was Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell.
Yes, great book.
Great book, and it just kind of gives you like a different perspective on success and growing within the time frame that you're in. Of course, Think and Grow Rich. I've been doing a lot of like real estate reading, multi-property investment reading, that kind of stuff. That's inspiring
looking at the
me.
next step.
The autobiography of like what's his name, Paul Robeson. Just hearing about guys like him who was a professional lawyer, a professional actor, like
author,
professional musician, all that, revered man. He got blackballed, so you don't really hear about him. But hearing stories like Robeson, and for the author here tonight, like I'm sure you're familiar with Robeson and just his legacy, man. And I think people should aspire to be Robeson, like.
Or which Kyle, what was you kind of reading or picking up that kind of held your interest?
You gotta ask. First, you gotta ask. Were we talking in life? Like, what year was I? How old was I?
Anything.
Well, like I said, first you have to ask that question. What year was this? How old was I?
So let's go your teens, early teens.
Early teens. I wasn't reading in my early teens.
Okay, let's go late teens. Late teens.
All right, late teens. I started reading. That's when the genre that I'm currently right now began to. All right, late teens. We talk about Terry Woods. We talk about Shannon Holmes. We talk about Be More Careful, True to the Game, Coldest Winter Ever. Things of that.
Sister Soldier.
Things that
like
books
that, yeah.
read, dudes that read that was on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Typical hood books, things of that nature. Then as I started getting older, starting to learn more about who I am as a man, black man, growing up in this country, who I am as an African, you know what I'm saying? I started reading, you know what I'm saying, the autobiography of Nelson Mandela. You know what I'm saying? Started reading Richard Wright, you know what I'm saying?
Richard Wright is deep. Black boy.
Native
Son.
Exactly, Native Son. Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So my reading selection or my choice of what I read became more how you say premeditated. I wasn't just grabbing things off the shelf just to
you
read
knew what
something.
you were looking for.
Exactly. It was more
lined up. Okay, that's real, man. And you know what's interesting too is as young black men and women, there are so many titles out there that if you kind of saw them in your space, you would just pick it up like what is this, and then you would be hooked. You know what I mean? So that's a ill. Bravo, anything you're reading now that you'd like to share? Bravo.
Well, the last one that I read was Freeway's joint.
Freeway?
Yeah, Ricky Ross joint.
Okay.
That was the last one.
Oh, the real Rick Ross.
Yeah.
The real.
Yeah, the real Rick Ross.
Yeah, Freeway.
Ricky Ross.
And Shantae, what are you reading right now?
I actually read a lot. You'll definitely find me on the train reading, but the two authors that I like the most, because it's about family and different things, is Jodi Picoult and Emily Griffin. I think they're just phenomenal authors. But
and what's their content about?
Well, Jodi Picoult is about her content is about real life situations and how do you get through them. So they actually are really tough to read. She wrote I think it's My Sister's Keeper, and it turned into a movie. So she writes about like cancer and suicide, things that people go through on real life and how they go through it. Emily Griffin talks more about family, love, relationships, and how do you support yourself through that. Balancing out work and family,
so
or personal.
Both of them is real life experience books.
But on the hip hop level, the last book that I read was from Lala. I think the love story book. I thought it was great. Give some tips for the females out there. But
That's L. You know what book I picked up, Matt Codd, that was interesting? It was the Chuck D book about Public Enemy and how they started. And that book, it was amazing to me the way they was on Fight the Power from the gate. Like, it was never a gimmick. It was never, I got turned into it from the inception. We talking about like 8, 9, 10 years old. That's what type of time they was on. And so you start seeing how they met, who they met, and everybody they met was on that type of time. Yeah. So that was one book I picked up out of nowhere. I'm a big Chuck D fan and Public Enemy fan, but I'm not a big fan like that. But when I picked up the book, I was like, wow, these dudes was crazy. So it's good to see hip hop giving the blueprint. You know what I mean? Talking about, because we didn't have that much literature back then to help us out, but now there's a lot of literature out there to help artists, to help writers, anybody from the culture. Yeah. If there's anything you want to do in the culture right now, there's pretty much a book about it to help you out. Yeah. So Matt, I know. So you in Atlanta now?
Yeah, I'm down here in Atlanta, man. I moved down here like almost a year ago. Once I quit my job, I had started speaking professionally. So that's how I'm doing my thing now, man. So I've been down here. And
so you're a motivational speaker now too, as well.
Yeah. So I speak to middle schoolers and high schoolers across the country, man. We do school assemblies called Turn the Page assemblies, and so it's about a 60 to 90 minute interactive presentation where we address suicide, we address underachievement, we address depression. So it gets real really fast, and so we're just trying to help save some lives, man. And so it's been going really well, and just seeing a big impact going on around the country.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time with us, man. If you're in New York, please stop by. Let us know what you're doing. We can get to see each other, face to face. And, we're mobile as well. So if you're somewhere we need to come to you, do a quick little interview face to face, that'll be great, man.
Yeah, I'll be in New York September 12th for a week. That week is September 12th, so maybe I could slide through. But I got a question for you, though. You talked about Chuck D, right? Do you feel like hip-hop is rebellious enough right now?
Well, that's one of the greatest questions, a lot of people ask us in particular, and we find the conversation being about. There is so much music, so much information, or so much plays or movies that are hip-hop based, and they are rebellious or even talk about what's going on in society. You know what I mean? But it's not what is being stuffed down your throat. So like a lot of people measure hip hop based on what's on the radio and what's on the TV and what's on social media. But there is, and I found this out from going into this business, from going into this platform. I found that out because before that, I pretty much measured what was in hip hop based on what I saw and what I heard. But Matt, I'm telling you, hip hop is too rebellious. That's why they don't give all those independent people and all those other platforms showtime, because they know what's going on out there. So it pretty much is, you just got to go off to the left or off to the right and find out the content.
Gotcha. No, that makes sense. But you don't see that like a big mainstream kind of presence like Chuck D, and them had. So it's just kind of like I just question sometimes if hip hop is rebellious enough. I see a lot of rebels, but I just see a lot of rebels without a cause. So I'm wondering like what's the real roots of the rebellion?
I think people are like Kai was saying, people are looking and feeling out their way, you know what I mean? And then when they reach to that point, then they're like, this, you can't do this no more. You know what I mean? So for example, Jay was the king of flossing. He almost invented, flossing and doing it big and stunting on everybody. But then now he's telling you, don't put the money to your ear on the Instagram. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of the artists we're watching are still developing. You know what I mean? And once they get to that point, they'll get to where they are. But there's a lot of artists out there, Matt, that are just their music is so inspirational and they're doing their thing. We just gotta use platforms like ours, to put them out there. But yeah, man, Matt, we're gonna please. I know. Tell us your Instagram. Tell us where the album's at and all that before we get out of here.
Yeah, so you can find me at on Instagram. Don't do it, or there's mbennetmusic.com.
Three O's on Don't Do It. You got to tell them that.
3 O's on Don't Do It.
Yes.
The album's called 2 Weeks Notice. Matt Bennett. You can get it everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all of that. So just hit the link and give me some feedback.
Absolutely. Thank you. Tell Ariana what up, and we'll catch you soon enough in September.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate the interview.
Appreciate your time, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So Kai, man, I do want to say, when we talked about how you was selling the books, right? And the reaction you was getting, how are you? Have you thought far enough as when, let's say it does blow, right? And you start driving by those same barbershops.
Right.
Have you thought about how you gonna move? When they're like, "Yo, Kai, come by, do a book signing."
I got yo,
Kai.
Same way. I'm gonna move the same way I'm moving now. I'm still be hungry. I ain't gonna treat them no different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because,
you ain't taking notes? You ain't taking notes?
Nah, I'm not. I can't. You can't. You gotta have a short memory in this business, man. You can't can't take things personal. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go into a shop and I go through my spiel about how I want them to buy my book and they don't go for it. If I take that personal, bro, you know how fucked up my day would be?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I gotta go in there. You know what I'm saying? Shake and bake, boom. Oh no, y'all enjoy your day, boom. I'm in the next spot. I can't focus on why you don't want to support my movement.
You need that. You need people to turn you down and deny you. So you know what I'm saying, you get stronger and you make it even better.
Yeah, I tell people fall in love with rejection, man.
Gotta
and focus on those who feeling you.
Because when that love come in, you feel a whole different way. You start glowing.
Yeah.
And the energy starts spreading off to everybody now.
And you said, if it blows up, I think it's a question of when. I just think, if enough people, embrace the work, you know what I'm saying, give it a chance, give it a stage, and read it, you know what I'm saying? Because good literature is like good anything else, bro.
It's a classic.
It's going to sell itself.
Yeah.
It's going to move. You know what I'm saying? Good music is timeless. You know what I'm saying? Good artwork, timeless. Good anything, bro, sells itself. So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I truly believe in the work, and the reviews that I've been getting so far on the street, it's been good. So,
have you thought about doing some book clubs headed by Kai?
I don't necessarily. I haven't really, me personally, doing book clubs. I haven't really given it a thought, but I've joined a few book clubs. The book clubs are effective tool. And the publishing world, so I do have some kind of interaction with book clubs. But me personally starting a book club, where would I find time to do that?
Yeah, you're moving and shaking right now.
More like, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So, I hate to let you go without, doing what we do here. You know what I'm saying? So, let me put this down for you. This is part of our game. We had a guest that came over, and from her hip hop point of view on game was this game she got called Rhyme Antics.
Okay.
Right? And for an author like yourself,
Oh, that's gonna be good.
this is right up your alley. You know what I'm saying? This is your type of time. So we gonna, like you said, when you say, yo, they call me to the studio or this whatever. You know what I mean? So we gonna check on that right now. You know what I mean? We're gonna check on that right now. So, boom. I'll explain to you the game real quick. So the game is there's a sentence, right?
Right.
And in that sentence, the last word, you have to create a sentence that rhymes with that last word. So, for example, if we say Kai came up here and had a good time, once we pass the mic to the next person, they got to rhyme that with a sentence. My favorite fruit is lime, right? And we keep going.
You didn't
know what I
get
mean?
this. Who
Don't play
who
with
started
my
this
time.
game?
So this game was created by one of our
started this
guests, Shantae. No, her name's Chantel. Chantel.
I was gonna say,
Chantel.
wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Little Miss Calloway.
Little Miss Calloway's her name.
on
She here
IG.
today?
No, she's
So why we playing the game if she here?
because we
He
like to
likes
support. It's what we do, man. We support people who come by, especially when these hip hop games come out. We want to get our platform associated with these type of things. You know what I'm saying? So
So the young
And
lady.
it's fun.
The young lady. She invented the game.
she invented the
yeah.
game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She invented the game. So
That's dope.
yeah, super dope. So we want to see where you at. You want to go easy, you want to go intermediate, or you want to go intellectual? It's on you.
Oh man. I'm just here, man.
You got to make a decision, man. Come on, Kai. Make a decision, man.
All right, take it easy on
We're
me.
gonna take it.
All
We're
right.
gonna start with easy first.
These
All
are
right, we'll do
hard.
easy.
I must admit, these are hard. We played this last week. I was like, wait a second.
Okay, we're gonna go with easy.
Oh, and it goes this way, right?
Yeah, so he doesn't see the back.
You got easy?
Yeah. That's
I know.
easy.
Okay.
I know my colors.
That's the Jay-Z of the studio. You try to check it. All right, so
Oh, no.
you can't look at the back, superstar.
We gotta do it again.
Yeah, because the back got the answers.
Oh, all right, my
You gotta
bad.
leave it this way.
See outside, you can't checked it out immediately. Okay. You got the sentence. You see the sentence?
Yeah.
All right, so Pat, give it a mic. Read the sentence, Kai, and then you're gonna pass it to Bravo.
pass
And
the
we're
mic
gonna
off.
pass the mic off. All right?
That says, "Don't push your luck."
Don't push your luck. Shantae.
My favorite animal is a duck.
Okay. All right. I want to buy a Mack truck.
When they shooting, you better duck.
Okay.
Oh, she said duck.
No, but that's a different duck.
That's a
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. All right, I was making sure because she.
Kai, let's go, Kai.
Yo, I'd probably say something like, I don't know.
Dang, come on, man. This is the writer, man. I need you to convey a message, man.
I don't know, man.
So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do another one. You got to get involved. We're gonna do another one.
All right.
Pick another one, Kai. Maybe
Are we
that.
still easy, intermediate? We still wanna.
You want to
I
still
don't
go
know.
easy?
The easy is the intermediate to me.
Okay.
Let's go intermediate.
Oh, you stepped it up on. That's right. You gotta raise your standard, right?
Intermediate.
Let's go. Raise your standard. Okay, where
It
we at?
says, "That's my only vice."
That's my only advice. Get that mic, Shantae. Go.
On 2/5, I play with the dice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Okay.
do?
Okay.
You a gambler?
I know some kids that have lice.
I hope your house is clean so you don't have no mice.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go, Kai.
She rolling dice. I'ma show that I'm nice.
There you go. Where we go? Boom. That's one clean.
Come on, Shantae.
So let's go
You
one
got
last.
that.
One. I'm gonna do one last one. This is the last one. Go with the hardest one, huh?
Intellectual. Yeah, we just.
I know it's gonna keep going around, but I didn't want to put Kai under pressure one more time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it to him.
Now we going intellectual.
We're gonna go intellectual.
Oh, intellectual.
Oh man.
Let's see where we at. Intellectual.
Listen to the chef.
That chef. That's gonna be tough. Damn. They pass that to Shantae. Chef.
The chief.
Listen to the. No, that's chef.
Oh, listen.
That's the chief or chef? Let me see. Yeah, that's chief. We're gonna go with chief.
Chief.
Oh man.
Listen to the chief. There
Listen
you
to
go.
the chief.
Okay, go. Go, Shantae.
Oh. No, let's go with Bravo.
All right, cool. Get me out the way.
Listen to the chief.
And when they died, I had grief.
Ooh.
I was best friends with my man named Sharif. Pass that to the guy.
And Sharif, he ain't want no beef.
There you go. Whoa. Come on, man. Let's go. Good stuff. We appreciate you playing, Kai, man. This is something we definitely trying to promote. You know, with the kids.
I dig it, man.
Yeah, work on the
They keep you sharp. Yeah, they wordplay.
Motif.
Yeah.
Relief.
Relief.
Belief.
And the words, they
And
give
thief.
you words on the back just in case you got to check. You know what I mean?
Thief. That's a good one.
Thief
I ain't
was
thinking
another
about it.
one.
Some
Okay.
live thieves out here.
Yeah, so that's good money. Kai, man, we appreciate you coming down, taking the time, man.
Nah, man, I appreciate you for having me, man. I appreciate the invite, man, for real.
And like you said, when it blows, you know what I
Right,
mean? When
absolutely.
it takes off, you know what I mean? Please keep us in mind, whatever you need, big. This is your network.
Absolutely,
as well as
man.
yours,
I appreciate
man.
it. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me, man.
So plug the book, plug how to get to you on social media or Instagram, whatever the case.
All right, my Instagram is Bestborough Publications. I'm on Facebook as well under the same thing, Bestborough Publications. You can contact me. My email is lowercase LBURKE42015 at gmail.com. Or you can get at me. You know what I'm saying? You can get at me through all those forms.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So.
And now what's next? What you got next on the agenda?
Well, what's next is Hollow Head Havanna. Hollow Head Havanna, it was just dropped maybe a week ago, so you know that's the agenda for right now. Push that, you know what I'm saying? Just letting the book industry know on a whole who Bestborough Publications.
I got you.
Who we are, what we stand for, where we coming from. You understand? And then, like I said, once people familiarize themselves with the literature, and then they see it right there. This dude, so what he's self-taught, so where he come from the street. The literature is fire, like so. You know what I'm saying? Let's really sit down and talk about some things. But you know, until that day comes, I'm out here, bro. Like you said, like you already know, I'm out the trunk, and like I said, the streets is like is giving it some good rhythm. Like
That's cool. That's cool, man. Hip hop point of view, Heroes Headquarters. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna do some pictures and some drops.
Okay.
Let's do it. Good night.
Good night.
Heroes.